Welcome to Colombia, the hidden gem of South America. Famed for its enchanting women, sultry salsa rhythms, and its magical five-colored river, Colombia has captured the imagination of travelers worldwide. In recent years, the country has experienced a dramatic transformation, especially in the vibrant city of Medellin. Once plagued by crime, it has now blossomed into a center of innovation, culture, and creativity. With a sleek transport system, colorful art-filled streets, and warm, welcoming locals, Medellin has become a must-visit destination. And the best part? The cost of living is incredibly low. A delicious local meal costs just $3, while a night in a luxurious hotel will only set you back around $35. Colombia is truly a haven for those seeking quality of life on a budget. Spanning a vast 1,142,000 square kilometers, 5 times the size of its neighbor Ecuador, Colombia holds a strategic geographical position. It's the only South American country bordered by both the Caribbean Sea to the north and the Pacific Ocean to the west. It also shares land borders with Panama to the north, Ecuador to the south, and Venezuela to the east, making it a crucial gateway between North and South America. With a population of 52 million, Colombia is the second most populous country on the continent, trailing only Brazil. Interestingly, while the west and north are bustling with people, the eastern and southern regions remain largely untouched. With only 1 to 2 people per square kilometer, these areas are home to pristine natural landscapes and indigenous tribes who live in near total isolation from the modern world. When people think of Colombia, Medellin is often the first city that comes to mind. Its reputation, once overshadowed by the infamous Pablo Escobar and the drug trade, has shifted drastically. What were once dangerous hillsides and narrow alleyways are now symbols of resilience and rebirth. After Escobar's empire crumbled under US-backed operations, Medellin began a powerful transformation. Neighborhoods that were once battlegrounds are now bustling with life and color. Street art flourishes, tourists fill the alleyways, and hope has replaced fear. Comuna 13, once known for its violent history, now pulses with music, murals, and dance. Escobar's grave, once a symbol of fear, is now a historical stop for curious visitors. The vibrant graffiti scattered across the city isn't just art, it's a declaration of a new Medellin. Seen from above, Medellin's skyline paints a striking contrast to its dark past. Towering skyscrapers stretch across the city's 382 square kilometers, creating a landscape reminiscent of Hong Kong. With nearly 3 million residents, Medellin has shaken off its old image and embraced a new one, as a leading economic and cultural powerhouse in Colombia. Though some slums still exist, the shadow of violence has been replaced by a spirit of progress. One of Medellin's biggest attractions for international visitors is its affordability. Due to the significant devaluation of the Colombian peso, travelers can live comfortably without spending a fortune. With an exchange rate of around 4,100 pesos to the dollar, a hearty meal costs roughly 12,000 pesos, or just $3. A night in a high-end hotel? About $35. In Medellin, luxury is accessible to everyone. But this low cost of living tells a different story for the locals. Most residents in Medellin and Bogotá earn an average of only $300 per month, an amount equivalent to just 20 hours of work for someone in New York or California. This economic gap means that while tourists enjoy an upscale lifestyle, many Colombians must navigate daily life with far more restraint. For visitors who want to avoid the hassle of crowded buses, Uber offers an efficient and affordable solution. Each ride costs around $3, while traditional taxis are 30 to 50% more expensive, leading most tourists to skip them entirely. Despite the low cost of transportation, locals still face financial strain. This is why motorcycles dominate the streets. They're economical, fuel-efficient, and can weave through traffic with ease. Colombia is often dubbed the Thailand of South America, not just for its low prices, but also because of its high unemployment rate. On nearly every corner, street vendors sell food and drinks for under $1, doing their best to earn a living. From hot empanadas to icy lemonade, these small businesses add to the country's rich street culture. However, life for these vendors isn't easy. Being near the equator means Colombia experiences intense sun and humidity year-round. For those working long hours outdoors, the heat can quickly lead to fatigue. Despite these challenges, the energy in Colombian cities remains electric. There's always music in the air and a buzz in the streets. Still, tourists should stay alert. Pickpocketing is common in busy areas, so it's wise to carry only essential cash and leave valuables at your hotel. In Bogotá, extra caution is needed, especially in neighborhoods like Santa Fe. Known as the city's most dangerous area, it's a hotspot for illegal activity and is often avoided by locals themselves. With its affordable lifestyle and a dreamlike quality of life, Colombia is nothing short of a paradise for travel enthusiasts. As you wander through the lively streets, it's easy to stumble upon stalls overflowing with local delicacies, each accompanied by the lively beats of traditional music, turning every corner into a small celebration. But if you decide to stay a little longer, you'll discover even more fascinating and unexpected surprises. Beyond the familiar street food, local markets also feature crocodile heads, grilled turtles, and even assorted insects, all waiting to be transformed into one-of-a-kind culinary experiences. You may also notice locals expertly rolling their own cigarettes. Due to the high prices of factory-produced tobacco, many Colombians prefer to use natural tobacco leaves to create their own handmade smokes. But the excitement doesn't stop with food and local customs. Colombia is also home to awe-inspiring natural wonders. One of the most breathtaking is Cano Cristales, known as the River of Five Colors. Hidden deep in the Amazon rainforest, this river isn't just a body of water but a vivid masterpiece painted in red, yellow, green, blue, and black. The stunning color display is the result of a rare aquatic plant found only in this region, making it a truly unique natural phenomenon. Since its discovery in 1969, Cano Cristales has continued to draw adventurers and nature lovers from around the world. Its surreal beauty defies logic and invites you to witness a landscape like no other. And yet, that's not the only thing that sets Colombia apart. Far from the mainland, floating in the Caribbean Sea, is a tiny island few have heard of, Santa Cruz del Islote. It's not a luxury resort or a tourist hotspot, but rather the most densely populated island on Earth. On just 0.012 square kilometers of land, about 200 people live in a self-sufficient, tightly knit community. Not officially governed by any Colombian region, the island has no police, no hospitals, and no outside authorities. Residents handle everything from healthcare to safety by themselves. If someone becomes seriously ill, they must travel across the sea to reach help on the mainland. Santa Cruz del Islote is more than just an island. It's a powerful symbol of resilience and human adaptability. Life here is free from supermarkets and shopping centers. The residents follow a simple lifestyle, mostly relying on fishing, which is both a way of life and the main source of income. Visitors are welcome but must follow community rules, including staying at the island's only guest house and limiting visits to no more than 10 days. For those seeking places untouched by the modern world, this hidden gem offers a rare and humbling experience. In the hustle and bustle of Colombian cities, you'll quickly notice something else: the stunning beauty of Colombian women. Often considered the most beautiful in Latin America, they are admired for their radiant features, poised posture, and captivating presence. When Colombian women step out, they do so with pride and confidence. Their elegant style turns heads, but that doesn't mean all attention is welcome. Whistling or making casual comments is generally seen as disrespectful. In conversation, Colombian women are warm and approachable, but friendliness should never be confused with romantic interest. A respectful approach goes a long way. While they may easily engage in a chat, it doesn't always mean they're seeking more. A common misunderstanding occurs during flirting. Some women may offer their phone numbers as a polite gesture, even if they have no intention of pursuing a relationship. Unlike in some Western cultures where saying "I have a boyfriend" is a polite way to decline, Colombian women may instead avoid calls, give vague excuses, or simply not show up to a planned meeting. Their kindness is often rooted in courtesy, not always attraction. If you're hoping to make a positive impression, understanding their dating norms is key. For instance, choosing a cozy, affordable date spot is great, but expecting her to pay her own taxi fare might be seen as inconsiderate. And if she agrees to meet you there, make sure you're punctual. While arriving 15 to 20 minutes late is often tolerated, being just 5 minutes late could already spark annoyance. But what really makes a date in Colombia unforgettable? It's not flashy gifts or expensive meals, it's the little things. Opening the car door, pulling out her chair, or remembering her favorite drink can leave a lasting impression. Though many women do enjoy dressing up for dinner at a fancy restaurant, it's those thoughtful gestures that matter most. Colombian women often take their time getting ready before going out, so showing up well-groomed and presentable is a must. When it comes to paying the bill, it's customary for the man to offer, even if the woman insists on splitting it. The offer itself is seen as respectful and appreciated. Want to know more secrets about capturing the heart of a Colombian woman? Drop a 1 in the comments, and I'll reveal everything you need to know to win her over, right from the very first date. Colombia greets visitors with a gentle climate where the skies are often overcast, but the temperatures rarely swing to extremes. Without bitter winters or unbearable heat waves, the weather remains pleasant throughout the year, offering comfort and ease. It's an ideal setting, especially for those looking to put down roots or enjoy an extended stay. But it's not just the climate that draws people in. What truly sets Colombia apart is its incredibly low cost of living. For those earning in US dollars or euros, settling here feels like entering a realm where your money stretches astonishingly far, especially when it comes to services. Take household help, for instance. In countries like the US, hiring a cleaner might set you back $15 an hour. In Colombia, for that same amount, you can have someone manage everything from cleaning and cooking to laundry for an entire day. And it's not just affordable, the quality and range of service often surpass what one would expect elsewhere. Colombian housekeepers tend to be more flexible and willing to take on various tasks, without the rigid boundaries commonly seen in Western countries. This combination of affordability and high quality makes Colombia a dream destination for expats seeking a better lifestyle without draining their savings, a rare advantage that few places can offer. Colombians possess a remarkable gift, the ability to find joy in life's simple moments. Here, happiness doesn't require an occasion. Singing, dancing, and gathering are part of daily life, not reserved for special events. This cheerful spirit is deeply tied to how people relate to one another, especially within the family. In Colombia, family goes beyond just parents and children. It often spans generations, all living together under one roof. Grandparents aren't simply elderly relatives, they're active participants in raising kids and supporting working parents. This extended family model creates powerful bonds and is a reflection of Colombia's way of life, one built on sharing, mutual care, and facing life's challenges together. Still, for all its warmth and unity, Colombia is a country of striking contrasts. It's not unusual to see a luxury SUV cruise down the street while, just steps away, someone sleeps on the sidewalk, hoping for a helping hand. The wealth gap is impossible to ignore, painting a complex portrait where vibrant energy coexists with quiet hardship. Amidst these contrasts, visitors often sense something else as they walk the streets, the keen gaze of passers-by. Sometimes it's simple curiosity, other times caution or an intangible feeling that makes you feel both welcomed and slightly on guard. Colombia draws you in with its colorful mosaic of life, encouraging you to dive into its culture, traditions, and rhythm. Yet, even with all its charm, one truth remains: caution is essential. Crime is still a part of daily life, and letting your guard down can turn a magical moment into a regrettable one. Tales of thieves on motorcycles or targets chosen for flashy watches are not uncommon. In Colombia, staying aware of your environment and keeping valuables out of sight aren't just travel tips, they're vital habits. Decades of crime haven't just shaped society, they've molded the mindset of its people. Even children in Colombia learn to be alert from an early age. While kids in safer places may run carefree through parks, here they are, quick to observe, think ahead, and understand the weight of their decisions. The philosophy of living each day to the fullest isn't just a saying, it's a survival instinct, a testimony to the resilience of a people who continue to thrive despite the odds. Beyond the threats of street crime, Colombia is also renowned for the sophistication of its scams, a realm of criminal activity that sometimes borders on pure artistry. Here, it's not just about taking someone's money, it's about playing with human psychology in ways that feel straight out of a movie. Especially in online transactions that take place outside of trusted platforms, unsuspecting victims can find themselves caught in meticulously crafted traps. These scammers are skilled storytellers, weaving believable narratives designed to exploit trust and naivety. Let's say you're looking to rent a beautiful apartment you found online. Everything seems in order, legit documents, polite communication, and all the right signals. But when you show up with your luggage in hand, you're met with a cold truth. The apartment simply doesn't exist. Experiences like this are sobering reminders of why it's so important to use verified platforms and double-check all financial dealings. In unfamiliar territory, a little caution can make the difference between an incredible adventure and a very costly mistake. Colombia is rapidly transforming into a top choice for those searching for a fresh start. Over the last 10 years, the country has experienced a growing wave of immigration from the United States and Canada. Many who faced economic hardships back home have found solace here. With an affordable cost of living and a surprisingly simple residency process, many expats are calling Colombia a hidden paradise, where the dream of a free and frugal lifestyle is actually within reach. One of Colombia's biggest advantages is just how accessible the transition can be. Setting up a bank account, finding housing, or getting your daily life in order tends to be much easier and faster than in places like the United States or Europe. And for those carrying strong passports, securing a residency permit is relatively straightforward, making it even more attractive to those longing for minimalism without giving up comfort or quality. All of this has helped Colombia evolve from just a travel destination into a real-life option for people ready to start over, right in the beating heart of vibrant South America. With its easy integration, colorful culture, and breathtaking natural scenery, Colombia is drawing in people who not only crave lifestyle change, but also seek financial relief. More and more foreigners are arriving, especially those looking to lower their living costs without sacrificing enjoyment. A particularly interesting group among them is made up of former U.S. military veterans, individuals who have chosen to spend their golden years in South America. Armed with monthly pensions ranging from $2,000 to $3,000, these retirees quickly discover that their money goes much further here. While they might need $6,000 to $7,000 a month to live comfortably back home, in Colombia they can enjoy the same luxuries for just a fraction of that. This allows not only financial breathing room but also the chance to experience a slower, more fulfilling pace of life, where the locals are warmer, the food is vibrant, and nature is always just around the corner. This mix of low living costs and high quality of life has made Colombia a modern-day promised land for retirees who want peace without boredom. Of course, it's not all smooth sailing. One of the first challenges expats face is the language barrier. Spanish can be tricky to learn, especially for those who've never spoken it before. Thankfully, Colombian police and locals are often kind, patient, and happy to help out. Still, many foreigners eventually take it upon themselves to learn the language, not just to get by, but to truly connect. Over time, this effort pays off. It helps them navigate daily life more easily and, more importantly, feel like they're part of the community. For many, Colombia becomes more than a place to stay. It becomes home. Living in Colombia is like stepping into a vibrant symphony of lush landscapes, energetic culture, and some of the kindest people in the world. Yes, the country is famous for its stunning beaches and majestic mountains, but it's also known for its women, considered by many to be among the most captivating in Latin America. Their charm lies not only in their beauty but also in their confidence, passion, and magnetic spirit. If you're looking for a destination that feels both exotic and full of life, Colombia will not disappoint. What about you? Would you want to visit Colombia and experience its colors, rhythms, and charm for yourself? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps us bring you even more amazing content. The information in this video is for general reference only, so please make sure to do your own research before making any major decisions.